Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are going to do another scripting tutorial, and as always I hope you guys enjoy. And yes, so I'm actually going to start with a completely new world this time, and yeah, so today we're going to be going over if statements. And yeah, so what is an if statement? Basically an if statement is like asking if it's like asking the computer if this thing happens, then it'll keep going. So I'll give you an example. Okay, let's make a variable with 2 plus 2. So x equals 2 plus 2, right? If x is equal to 4, then print correct. So basically, if 2 plus 2 is 4, or x is 4, then in the output, it'll print correct. And yeah, so that is really simple. But we could say if x is greater than 4, then print correct. See, it won't print correct because x is not greater than 4. It's the same as 4. So, yeah. And this is going to mean if 4 is greater than x. So if we go and play it now, 4 is in fact not greater. Well, yeah, 4 is not greater than x. However, you could do, if it's greater than or equal to 4, then print correct. So yeah, that's a little bit of the basics of an if statement. There's a lot more to it though. So, you could ask if an object exists, and, we went over objects in the last episode pretty well, I hope. So, we can do something like this. If script.parent if script.parent.baseplate isn't nil, then print baseplate exists. So if it's not nil, then print it exists. And what this means is not. So we could also do if not, and that'd do the same thing. Or, oh, sorry. Well, I just suggest you using not equal to, but if, or you could do some, well, just never mind, sorry. I made a mistake. People do that all the time. I never really use not statements, though, but whatever. Alright, so, and we're going to be working with booleans now, so we're going to say x equals true. If x isn't equal to false, then print x is true, everything is correct. So, if x is not false, it's going to print x is true. And it's going to print that whole thing we just typed in. Alright, so, what should I do here? Sorry. Alright. What else are you gonna do? T equals false. And now we're gonna print, we're gonna do another type of a statement, and this is gonna be really useful. So if T equals true, then, and you're gonna have an else condition. So basically, if T is true, then print how? But if it's false, which is supposed to be false, then it's gonna print good. Sorry. I always start servers. I don't want to start servers. They have really similar hotkeys. It's right by the F5, which is the... Yeah. You don't want to start servers. It's gonna... Sorry. Hold on. There you go. That's better. So it printed out good. That's really interesting. But if we put true, that's gonna print how, because it was supposed to be, false, but we just changed it because it's just a tutorial. But there's also going to be another type. So, let's make T a number now. So, T equals 2. If T equals 2, then print 2 is a cool number. Else if T equals 1, then 1 is a cool number. And then we're going to have an else condition. And then we're going to print any other number than 1 or 2 is stupid. I don't know. This is just a weird example. But okay. So if it's 2, then it'll print 2 is a cool number. Sorry, I stuttered a little. If it's 1, then it's gonna print 1 is a cool number. However, if it's anything else than 1 or 2, then it's gonna print any other numbers. Any other number than 1 or 2 is stupid, because it's an else condition. Only these 2 conditions can make it. And of course, we can add even more. We can put else if t equals 3, and print 3 is a cool number, something like that. Yeah, this is just, and we could just print other number. And yeah, there you go. Not really much else to go through. So yeah, that should have capped over most of if statements. Next episode, we are gonna go over functions. They shouldn't be that hard. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.